Tiny brats. On a hot toy street, Lolocat's stomach is growling. Lolocat rides a motorcycle to a roadside stall. It hands over coins with its paw, receiving a steaming skewer of grilled food. Its aroma wafting through the air. Lolocat sniffs it happily, takes a bite, and upon noticing a skinny stray dog, breaks the skewer in half to share. Lolocat, carrying a candy bag, hopped to the mountaintop to stargaze. It met a little yellow duck. Suddenly, a ferocious lion leapt out, intending to eat the duck. Lolocat raised a colorful lollipop and shouted to distract the lion, then rushed to the cliff's edge and threw the candy to confuse it before bravely jumping off. At the mountainside, Lolocat grabbed the colorful hot air balloon and flew away. In the end, under the moonlight, Lolocat and the little yellow duck shared a cake. Lolocat decides to pilot a red small plane for an adventure. It spots a large eagle swooping down to catch a small bird. Lolocat decisively adjusts its course, crashes into the eagle, forcing it to release the bird, then jumps out of the plane, Lolocat floating in the air, opening a parachute to land safely. Finally, Lolocat and the small bird shared a feast on the grass. Hamster Chef stood excitedly at the dock, ready to set out on a wooden boat for fishing. He cast his bait from the boat, full of anticipation, until a giant megalodon suddenly leapt from the water, startling him. Dropping his fishing rod, he frantically paddled to escape as the furious shark chased, nearly swallowing him and the boat several times. Finally, the megalodon rammed the boat, sending Hamster Chef screaming into the water. Clinging to a plank, he floated in shock, luckily drifting back to shore, where he sat drenched on the beach, exhausted yet relieved. Hamster Chef decides to make French baguettes. It rides a mini motorcycle to the supermarket to buy ingredients. At the supermarket, it selects the best flour, loading them into the cart. Hamster Chef busily kneads the dough, then waits for the bread to rise. It shapes the dough and places it in a small oven. The bread comes out golden and crispy, filling the air with a delicious aroma. Finally, it invites a stray kitten to share. Hamster Chef rode a red motorcycle to the bakery and bought a red bean bun. With one bite, the sweet, soft red bean filling surprised it delightfully. It went to the supermarket to buy flour, red beans, and sugar to take home. Hamster Chef needed dough, stuffed it with red bean filling, and with a ding from the oven, fragrant buns were ready. Hamster Chef invited a bird friend to share the treats on the grass. Hamster Chef rode a small motorcycle to the orchard, picking the reddest, sweetest strawberries under the sun to fill its basket. Back in the mini kitchen, it carefully mixed batter, added strawberry jam, and baked a fluffy strawberry sponge cake. After the cake was done, it spread cream and decorated it with fresh strawberries. Finally, Hamster Chef shared the sweet strawberry cake with a small little yellow duck. Hamster Chef rides a motorcycle, zooming toward the orchard, picks golden mangoes and puts them in a small basket. Back in the mini kitchen, it peels and cuts the mangoes, blends them with milk and ice into a smooth milkshake, pouring it into small cups with tiny straws. Hamster Chef invites the little yellow duck friend to enjoy it at the salad table. Hamster Chef rides a mini motorcycle to the orchard, picking fresh blueberries to fill a basket. Then, it rides to the supermarket, slipping into the fridge to choose a smooth piece of cheese. Back in the mini kitchen, It mixes the cheese into a batter, stirs in blueberries, and bakes a cake in a small oven. The aroma wafting as it finishes. Hamster Chef shares the cake with a yellow and white stray kitten. Hamster Chef rides a small motorcycle to the store to buy dark chocolate. Hamster Chef picked a chocolate bar at the chocolate shop. Back home, it melts the chocolate, mixes the dough, and adds chocolate chunks. The hamster watches the cookies bake in the oven, the aroma wafting out. Fresh from the oven, golden crispy chocolate cookies are done. Hamster chefs with a much smaller kitten, sharing warm cookies overflowing with happiness. Thanks for watching.